Hey all, and welcome to the Amazon Tools League channel. I just wanted to give you a little update on who is currently the best Amazon profit tracker in October 2025. I have three little updates for you, very cool updates actually. One new tool joining the rankings, one tool that is now offering a completely free plan, and also the top tool, as you'll find out soon, that has some cool updates for you in the customer lifetime section. So let's just jump right into it, starting with the new tool, which is actually already in rank 5, Fluvi. So I also have a discount for you, by the way, 20% off the first 2 years if you want to give it a try. It has a really beginner-friendly pricing, as you can see. And they not only offer profit tracking, and very solid one, as you can see, pretty much including all the costs you can imagine, but they also have some other cool features, including some inventory forecasting, right? And yeah, generally inventory, that's why it has its own section here, is very closely connected to profit tracking in my mind, right? You really want to know where you want to invest your next batch into. Is it really your most profitable products or the products that bring the most ROI, right? And so they have actually a great inventory forecast tool, right? Getting super here. So that's certainly worth mentioning with Fluvi. Then I wanted to show you a tool that now offers a free plan, which is ManageByStats. As you can see, even the max pricing at $60, extremely attractive. So they too also very beginner friendly, as you can see, and in rank 4 at the moment in the David's scoring system, which is basically kind of the all-encompassing scoring system that where I give points to various features that I really care about the most. And yeah, it's basically from the view of a brand that is trying to scale up, right? In contrast to maybe a starter brand scoring system, which you'll find another video about, or perhaps multi-brand scoring system, which is maybe more for agencies or aggregators, or the XL catalog scoring system. I'll show you that in another video soon, which is basically, yeah, the best tools for sellers that have a ton of products, right? They might have the focus on some other features where these features get a lot more points in my scoring system. So yeah, and I actually just realized I do have an own agency scoring system, which is a bit different from the multi-brands one. But yeah, that is a side note. I also wanted to show you the update from the top tool. And with that, let me just show you the top tool. Still currently in October 2025, my real profit still ahead of SellerBoard with 269 points, ahead of SellerBoard with 237 points at the moment. So those two are actually the only ones cracking the 200 points marker and, leading the distance by quite the margin, right? So I wanted to show you what their update was, and it was actually in the realms of the whole one-time versus repeat customer, as well as customer lifetime value. But instead of me explaining it to you, I actually asked Damien, the founder, to just explain it to you during our demo. So here's what he had to say.
So with the lifetime value calculation, we calculate every data by customer email. So we go through each order and connect the email and the order ID. And then we track this customer over unlimited time period. Yeah, basically when they made their first purchase, and then we calculate what's happening with this customer every day, week, or months. So we are able to do the calculation of what's your lifetime value in units, in revenue, and the most important one is in profit. Yeah, so how much money in profit do you make for a specific customer group? And then with that lifetime value data, you can also predict your payback, like how much money you will make in 3 months, in 6 months, in 12 months. That's why it's so important, because as you know, PPC is crazy expensive for CPG businesses. So that's why.
All right, thanks again, Damien, for that great explanation of why you got a super for that particular feature. And then finally, just as a little gimmick, I wanted to also show you what is the current maximum points possible that these tools could get. In other words, how much work do they still have ahead of themselves? And that is currently 570 points, right? So if a tool got a super all over here for all of these features, that's the points they could assemble. And basically that is more or less double the amount of what the top tools have. So even for those, there's still quite a way to go, I would say. But nonetheless, of course, you cannot go wrong with My Real Profit or SellerBoard. Both great tools. For both of them, I have discounts for you, right? So check those out down in the links below. And yeah, I mean, profit tracking really kind of the basis every seller needs, right? You cannot manage your Amazon ads without it. If you don't know your real break-even ACOS, for example, how are you going to really know what you can afford on your campaigns? And yeah, so that's really maybe the addition I try to lead sellers to use the most. I mean, you really need a profit tracker. You know, managing your Amazon ads theoretically possible with just the campaign manager in Seller Central, right? It does even have some automation features, but profit tracking, although Seller Central actually also came out with its own profit tracker, but honestly, do you want to give your COGS to Amazon? Probably not. So yeah, that's already the update from this one. But just while we're at the topic of Amazon ads, let me just quickly mention that I also offer consulting for Amazon ads as well as for Amazon software in general, right? You might want to find out which other tools you might need in the other editions. I check on who is the best at, you know, SEO or PPC, of course, or could be anything really from these editions that you know from this channel. All right. And I also have an Amazon ads scaling program that you might have heard about me talk about in other videos. That is, of course, where I put in everything. You get all these sheets and you get all my templates and my systems to manage Amazon ads that I use myself for clients, as well as an educational part that you can give to yourself or to employees, of course, to learn everything there is to know about scaling Amazon ads. All right, and that's now really it. So thanks a lot for watching, and I hope this update was useful. As ever, stick around the channel if you want to learn about, you know, new updates from these tools. If you want to keep up to date with who is offering the best tools for you, and try to bring as much transparency as, you know, possible. So because I just think we all deserve it. We deserve to know who is doing the best and not just who is doing the best marketing, right? That's the whole inspiration for this channel. So stick around and we'll find out together.